Hello, good evening. It is March 28th. This is Dr. Rebecca Foster, and you are on Paranormal Reality TV. All right, so we are on, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook tonight. And I'm going to do some readings. Also, if you are not on Twitch, go to Twitch. If you have been paying any kind of attention to what's happening right now, we really do need full support. Everything kind of is limited, of course, by production, getting places, going places, the travel, giving up work. So support us, please. JV, Britt, myself, and then our kids are actually helping with production as well. We're kind of making it a huge family affair. So get to twitch.tv/paranormal reality TV. I believe JV announced last night that through the Twitch channel, so if you are paying any attention, of course, we've been talking about this constantly, but I'm going to reiterate as we all kind of come into the room and my energy comes down, that through the Twitch page, we are going to concoct a way for one of our Twitch subscribers to join us, all expenses paid, in an investigation in October, and I'm not going to tell you where it's at. We've kind of got it figured out already, but I'm not going to tell you. And we're really excited about this, and I would be too. I would be super excited. And you guys are getting on the ground floor of this awesome production that is what's being put on. And truthfully, it's, JB is the one who's producing the whole thing. So props to him, thanks to him. But you're getting it on a ground floor with very limited competition at this point. So get in and subscribe, follow, do your thing. Because eventually when we do this, you're going to be up against thousands of people. So right now you have a much better chance at winning the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So if you do not know who I am, again, I'm Dr. Rebecca Foster. I have a PhD in health sciences. I worked my ass off for it, so I'm good to call it. But I don't want to work as a hospital administrator. I just don't want to do that. I taught with it, actually. So I was a university professor for quite a while with that, and medium for 37 years. Yes. So there it is. For those of you who are asking, what kind of doctor are you? But I do medical intuitive stuff. it was just very unethical of me to get into any form of medicine, being that I can read, because then it's like, is that coming from a text or is it coming from upstairs? Unethical. So I am clairvoyant. I pass on messages from those passed over, from God, from spirit guides. I do not consult the dead. I will repeat to anybody I read for what's coming through, what it sounds like, what they sound like, what they smell like, what you smell like, where you are. I'm shown in several different things, kind of like looking down on a diorama or standing next to you or in you, like first person. And if any animals come through, I will talk about them. I am also a remote viewer, so maybe I might find myself standing next to you or in a house that you used to be around. I am also, like I said, a medical intuitive. So that's what we're doing tonight. All right. Let's get some readings on, right? Shall we? Okay. And, excuse me, the YouTubers out there, go to the Paranormal Reality TV page. Just search it. And I think it's Paranormal RT and that might also, it's one of the other, on Facebook as well. So just find it and get on those, but you can subscribe or follow, however, just make sure you're getting the notifications. We've got an amazing schedule coming up. Let's see, we're going into April. We're going to be April, the weekend of the 12th, we're going to be filming. You want to be a part of that. You have to be, you have to follow, subscribe to be a part of that, because you direct the whole thing. And then you have an opportunity like Sam here to show up on, and you'd be like, hey, go in the basement. And then bam, you get to be on TV. So let's read you first, shall we, darling? All right. All right. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Let's see what's happening with you. It's not like I haven't read for you like a million times, but you were here first. So we'll just get it. We'll just get it. I'm also going to star your name. And if you get a reading from me, post your response so that people in the chat room can see, hey, that made sense to me, or I don't get it. That kind of thing. So let's take a look at you here. Let me just come down here for a moment. Let me find you. Let me find out. A little bit of frustrating energy. I'm kind of walking behind you. I don't know where we're actually walking. We're on a pathway of some kind, and you are ahead of me by about 5-10 feet. And you kind of like, you're scratching your head, and you're talking to yourself, but you're like, and whenever somebody touches their head or scratches their head, it is because we're deep in thought and we're trying to come up with an answer to something. And you'll find like, I don't know. You pay attention to that. You're like trying to scratch your brain cells. So when somebody's scratching their head, they're like, because they are trying to figure it out. So that's what you're doing. You're scratching your head. You look a little frustrated. You're walking ahead of me. You're trying to put 2 and 2 together. You're trying to make sense of something. And so either this has already just happened or it's about to happen. And it feels almost as if you're frustrated in a way that it was almost one of those things where you weren't expecting it. You were thinking it was, you get there and you're like, oh, wait, what's happening here? I did not. So it's like a plot twist kind of a thing. It may involve family. It may involve family, and it looks like it does involve money. I would think that maybe the frustration of scratching the head is that maybe there was information withheld, or that somebody acted on their own without informing you, and so you were kind of left out in the dust about something. But it looks family oriented. Good luck with that, darling. All right. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. V-Charm, hello. I'm going to hide you there. Okay. V-Charm, hello. Sandy Cleveland, hello. Is it Sherry? I'm sorry, the English language is just so messed up. Done again, hello. Ashley Darling, how are you? CB Beauty, hello. Hey, Miguel. Who is that? Let me think. Okay. Nikki Ray, how are you? Yay, catching alive. And your chat is not working on Twitch, huh, Mary? Now, Mary Grace, it was working last night, so maybe refresh or try a different browser. Love Shack, hello. All right. River Lovegood, hello. Rebel, how are you? Rebel, you're in both chat rooms right now? That's hilarious. Well, actually, because of the StreamYard that I use, it doesn't matter where you're at. It pulls it all and filters it all into one chat stream. So I know who's in Twitch, who's in Facebook, and who's in YouTube. It's pretty cool. I'm able to see all of you guys, no matter where you are, all in the same. Hello, Pat. I don't know why I said that. Pam, hello. River Love, good. How are you? All right, on fire, la la. Dude, do you not work? No, you don't. You work from home. She makes awesome stone necklaces. She does. Fun lover. Hello, Randall Flag the 13th. Hello. All right. Thank you. I'm 100%. I'm gonna be doing, I know it's quite of a drive for anybody who's out there, speaking of, but you're on the East Coast, so you made me think of this, but April 13th, I am for the first time going to be at the B-Side Ballroom in Oneonta, New York. They are selling the tickets. You can find out more at godstroll.com, but I'm doing a gallery. JV will be there. Britt will be there. It's like 5:30 to 9:30. It's a 4-hour event. It's totally worth it. So get your ticket, and it's limited tickets. It is limited. All right. I did, Sherry. You know what? I did disappear on TikTok. I've been on there a couple of times, but for some reason, their algorithm got really screwed up after I did a couple of like filters, and then algorithm was like, "Hey, screw you, Rebecca. You don't want to do readings anymore." And I was like, "Well," it just completely put me at the bottom of the feed. So I have been not really on TikTok lately, but then everything with this all happened. So I have not had time to sit down and just do 30 readings at once. But I'm also on Cameo now, my Cameo, which is very cool. So if you want a reading and you want to send a reading private to somebody for a gift, bam, you can do that on Cameo. So Sherry, since I pulled you up here, let's take a little peek at what you're doing, shall we? Okay. Well, first off, you smell like it's like a foo-foo perfume, like a sweet perfume, like cotton candy perfume. So for me, it's the symbolism of that smell is a heavenly smell. So I don't think it's so much that you smell like cotton candy. You might smell like cotton candy, but the overwhelming smell seems to be coming from around you. And it feels like a male energy that is wanting to let you know that he's okay. So somebody who's passed over that is older, so father figure aspect, but coming through in a smell that says, "I'm good, I've checked in, it's awesome," and wants me to let you know that they are okay. Okay. And you had an NDE. I don't know what NDE is. Maybe your phone. Your dad and your husband. All right. It's definitely. I would think the original energy that came through was older, so I'm thinking this would be father figure. But coming through around you, just overwhelming. Like, hey, I'm good. It smells delicious, like hot cotton candy, the kind that you get at a carnival. So that is for sure. Now also, I think what your husband is also trying, a near-death experience. Okay. Oh, okay. So a near-death experience at age 6, if you had a near-death experience, then you were automatic, because when we're born, the whole realization is who we are, what we're here for, all that goes away. Like the whole cheat sheet is removed. But when you have a life-threatening event or illness or difficult birth or an NDE, it gets you to the point where you're just like about to touch the curtain and then you pull back, and it opens you back up to all the things beyond the veil. So this would make sense too, especially if you've had any kind of experiences that are kind of out of this world, so to speak. But I think what your husband is saying separately, different from your father, is he's watching you open a wooden box. I would say it's like the size of a gift card, like a 5x8 wooden box. And you kind of open the box and you look in it and then you close it. So wanting me to acknowledge seeing you opening a wooden box repeatedly and looking at the insides. Maybe it's just something on a dresser. or maybe it's a watch holder. I don't know, but he wants to acknowledge this wooden box that I think would sit up on with memorabilia inside of it. Yes. Okay. And you still have a connection to it. Yes. Terry S525 in Hawaii. Aloha is right. Everybody's aloha in you, Terry. How are you? Okay. What's the time there? It works now. Okay, good. It's a wooden box. Yeah. So this is what she's saying. It's a wooden box. So what he is saying is just that he sees you opening it. And, all right, Mouse, all you have to do is be in the room. This is it. You just have to be here and I will grab you up. So Terry S525 in Hawaii. I don't know what time it is there. What's the time difference? Is it like 12 o'clock there or something, or 1 o'clock? What's the time difference for you? Because right now it's 6:12 p.m. in the Midwest. Okay. All right. So it's 1:12. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was going to say you're about 5 or 6 hours back. All right. So Terry S525, let's see what you've got going on, shall we? All right. All right, so instantly I'm hit with almost as if I've just overcome or just on the precipice of like bronchitis or a breathing problem. And so keep your fingers out of your mouth. Don't stick your fingers in your eyes or your nose. Don't lick a Walmart cart. Ester C and vitamin D for sure. And it just feels, you're very welcome, Sherry. It just feels like I'm having difficulty breathing. And this, if it's not an illness that is about to, Rob Klaus is in the house. Okay. If it's not an illness that's about to strike or that you're getting over, it may be something that you just are dealing with. So if you've had COVID, it may be like a long haulers. It may have been something at some point, even the flu, like influenza A, for as far as I see, is worse than COVID. It's worse than COVID because people are used to hearing flu, and so they don't really avoid it as much, but it's just as deadly. And it feels almost it's at the front of my lungs, the top and front of my lungs, and it is almost as if the oxygen exchange is diminished a little bit. And it feels as if the alveoli in there are just not accepting the oxygen the way the ones towards the back are. So if you get exhausted or tired, long walks or up and down stairs, that may be why. And I don't think it's something that will go away. It's just something you're going to be living with, but it's not going to be detrimental. It's just something that would be problematic, I guess, or just stupid to have to deal with. And you had a cold a few weeks ago. So pay attention. What I would suggest you try, this is not from me, this is upstairs. What I would suggest you, because I give credit where it's due, this is not my intelligence, theirs. I would go and get just like a generic Mucinex thing, like a guaifenesin, 400 milligrams. I would maybe break them in half and take them morning and night. Take a half in the morning and half at night for like 3 or 4 days, and drink more water. See if whatever else is left over from that cold can be coughed out, because you may just have, because of what I'm seeing towards the front, it may be that you just have more of a difficulty removing anything from your lungs. So try just guaifenesin, a mucus relief, Walgreens, Walmart, whatever you've got in Hawaii, and 400 milligrams a day. Break them in half morning and night, and see with all that water if it will help clear your lungs. I bet you get stuff out of your lungs you didn't know was there. Okay. Hi, Carl. How are you? All right. Rob Klaus is in the house. So Rob was in the basement. Yep. You already do, Rob. You're gonna have like one of the sayings on the shirts. Cause yeah. All right. Rob's in the house. All right. You've got friends in low places. That's hilarious. All right. So Mouse 202319, you're in Indiana. I will be in Indiana on April 22nd at Crown Point, Indiana, Old Sheriff's House and Jail. Woo, I'm so excited. Okay. I'm not doing an investigation there only because they're having a fundraising event for an art show, which is going to be amazeballs. I'm so excited to go look at the art, but then my gallery is going to be in the children's ward on the 3rd floor. And it is, again, it's limited space, it's limited seating, but godstool.com tickets are available there. So I'm very excited. So Mouse 202319, let's see what you've got going on. First off, I love your energy. So your guides immediately drop you on your beach. So if you are new to my readings, the beach is where my guides have taught me to understand them. And the beach represents safety, security, grounding. Everyone has it from newborns to 99.9. And it's where your world is. It's where your comfort zone is. Water of any kind represents issues and problems, but it can also represent opportunity. So it's so funny to think when I first started reading, this is all there was the beach. There was just a little sandy area with water, and now there's the dunes and the house and the garden and the rainforest. I mean, it's expansive. And my guides keep every now and then when I get normal readings and I am used to these new places, they will pull me back and then throw in a new area. It's freaking amazing. The last one, this last new area, which is like an interdimensional area, I would think it took probably 3 years, 2 years, 2.5, 3 years to get this new area added. That's how much crap the human race is about to go through. Yay! Okay. So, Mouse, first off, I love your beach. I love the way you make me feel on your beach. You are standing barefoot in a pair of capri pants and a loose t-shirt. Water is to your right. I'm standing in front of you, about 7 feet in front of you. The number 7 is important. So we're talking the 7th of the month, 7 days from now, no later than July. But the number 7 is huge. And the number 7 is not only a holy number, but it also represents the manifestation of things that you've been a long time working on. And barefoot says that you, first off, you're amicable and you're friendly and you're inviting me onto your beach. Like, what do you want? Do you like grilled cheese? Do you want some hot dogs? You're asking me what I want to be comfortable, and I just landed on your beach. So barefoot means nobody is holding you back right now. Nobody's telling you what to do. The creative aspect of things is on your right-hand side. Your risk-taking factors are on the right-hand side. There is a little boat that's about to pull up onto your beach. The boat represents something that you would go out for that you've never done before. So no one's holding you back, and you have new opportunities coming your way. And the number 7 saying things you've been wanting for a long time are about to present you. Do not say no. I don't care if you have 10 babies in diapers at home. Do not say no. Find a way to find a babysitter. Find a way to get someone to cook someone else dinner. Make sure you go out and do this. I don't care what you've got going on an earthly level. This is an opportunity that you need to take, and you'll feel that lightning strike, I think, which is awesome. I love that. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. So, hold on a second. Hold on right now. I just have to do something here. First time chatter. That's right, babies. We just banned that biatch. All right. Okay. So, I just, you know what? I am on here by myself right now, and I'm pretty sure that both Britt and, I don't know. You know what? Wait, Rob Rob, you're a moderator. If you get onto the Twitch page, if you're in the Twitch room and some asshat like this person that just posted all that crap shows up, you can ban their asses right now. Yeah. Anybody with a sword is a moderator. All right. There we go. This spilled heifer. Gone. Okay. Do you have control of that music volume? It's pretty, but it is almost... Oh my God. Why didn't you guys tell me that that was still on? That should have been off a long effing time ago. Yeah. That should have been off a long time ago. Sorry, Lala. All right. Yeah, no, it's it should have been off a long time ago. So well, you know what? Rob is in the room. And so Rob, all he needs to do, Rob, you got a damn sword next to your name, man. You go and fight those people the next time you're in this room, and then people get out of line and post stupid stuff. You go right in there and click on their name, and then the little circle with the line, and go ban you. There we go. Oh my God, sorry about the music, guys. That's just to set in so that people get notified before I go live. Amy Miguel, you found your I Got Beached can. You know what? I still have some of those. Maybe I'll give a couple of those away. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll give some koozies away. I forgot about those. I got whole bunches of them. Okay, I'm supposed to be doing readings. Okay, so Mouse told you have cancer. Interesting. Okay, so to go to your reading and to look at everything, barefoot, nothing's holding you back. So that means that nobody is going to stand in your way right now to make the decisions you need to make. And then you've got this boat pulling up that is an opportunity for you, and putting in this to context where you're saying that you have cancer, putting into context the situation you're dealing with right now, that this is something you've never done before. It might be a little risky. It might be scary. Spirit is saying, do it. So if all of a sudden your physician approaches you and says, we have this new drug, or we have this and we'd like you to try it, you have really nothing to lose, because I feel like this is a positive thing. Don't say no. Go for it. The number 7 wraps around that. And I'm wondering if that number 7 with the July, where does that put us? It's what? Like 8 months? No. What am I talking about? 8 months. Duh. It's how many months? Like 5 months away? 4 months? It's really April, May, June, July, 4 months. Okay, there we go. When I'm reading, my brain doesn't function. So that may mean that if they put you on a special drug, or maybe an experimental drug, that by the time July comes, you'll see that diminished. And I think that everybody right now in this room might be able to just say up a little prayer that says, you know what? Shrink that cancer, Father God. Let Mouse get through this and be an example and heal, and watch all of those cancer cells just die. Amen. Also, what I suggest to you, Mouse, I wasn't joking when I said D3. Get on a high dose of D3. Go to Walmart, go to Walgreens, go to your local place, get on D3. At least 5 to 10,000 IU a day. At least that. 5 to 10,000 IU a day. It's cheap, and it is amazing at fighting cancer. Okay. And that is scientifically proven. Oh my God, I can't believe you guys didn't tell me. I can't believe. I can't believe you guys didn't tell me that there was like annoying music in the background. Yeah, you better be careful, Rob. I can remote view, and I'm going to tell everybody that you're wearing your your Superman underoos right now. I'm not supposed to tell anybody about those. I won't tell anybody about those right now. Okay. All right. All right. You did? I didn't see it. I didn't see it, Love Shack. I did not see it. I am so sorry, you guys. I'm never doing that again because I forgot about it. All right. Let's see. Where is everybody else here? Someone break me out. Okay. River is rebel and rebel is river. Ah, okay, okay. Rebel. Got it. Okay, okay. Got it. Let's get up here. Bun lover, hello. How are you? I'm sorry, I have an itch. You know, I'm looking at everybody's energy and I'm watching these really good energies. I'm going to look this up really quickly. I want to look at the next the moon cycle because I want to look at something really quickly and find out where we are. So we're in the first quarter. Full moon is April 5th. Okay, so where is that put? Okay, that makes sense because we're about, what, a week out? All right. I wanted to know because right now we are at a really good place and I'm looking at everybody's readings. Bun Lover, I'm looking at yours and I'm going, why does everybody feel so like welcoming and calm other than Sam Seagal? I mean, he was kind of wigging, scratching his head, but the energy on the beaches is very calm. And that's why I was wondering what's going on that everybody is initially feeling this way as I enter your beach area. The one thing that you're doing though is building a wall. Bun Lover, you are building a wall. And I am standing in a position where I can see both sides of it. And it's not like a huge wall that totally separates your beach sides. It's only like 4 or 5 feet wide, which means I could walk around it if I wanted to. But what it is ultimately telling is that you are building a wall between yourself and something else that's going on in your life right now. And sometimes that whole saying, you know, to not see it, you know, you forget about it. I don't even know what it is. My brain doesn't work. I'm telling you guys, no brain function when I'm reading. None. Zip, zilch. Out of sight, out of mind. Thank you. Out of sight, out of mind. And so you are building a wall between you and something that you don't want to deal with. And the wall is not big enough to completely remove it. It means that you need to deal with it. So if it is a person or a situation that is making your beach uncomfortable during this really calm time, kick it to the curb, get rid of it. I don't care what it is. Everyone has their own beach, including babies. It's not like you can kick a baby to the curb, but get on your own beach, baby. Get on your own beach. Mama needs a break, or whoever, you know? It's just saying you need a break for sure. And I would say definitely have a break. Okay. Rob, you know, it's funny because Rob, I think the last time I read for you was like 2018. But I was skirting through everybody here and I heard that there is a job opportunity that is coming up for you at work that you're going to be asked to head some initiative or a program or some project. Maybe project is the best word. So that you are going to be asked to run the project. It's not like you aren't busy enough, but take it. Absolutely say yes. It looks short-lived, but it looks like it will bolster not only your own self-confidence, but also whatever project it is you're working on will be successful. So do that as well. And then your dog, very quickly. So your dog, your yellow dog, your brown dog, this dog has some form of new allergy that's developing. It looks like it will show up as like a yeast or fungus between the toes. Maybe the dog is itching the toes, licking the toes, chewing the toes. But they're trying to get me to understand. Maybe it's not that it's the toes, but the whole thing is the belly, the digestion, and the way that the dog is developing this new allergy. So if the dog starts acting weird or itching a lot, it's the food. Switch the food. That's all it is. It's not something horrible, but the dog is developing an allergy to something. So pay attention to any weird butt shuffling that it does. Yes. Rob, I see a basement in your future. That's funny. Yeah. I think we jumped timelines again. Shut up. Just stop it. She just got back from the vet. Oh, really? From her foot? Okay. So the fact that she's already licking her foot and fixing her foot, but pay attention to her digestion because it shows some form of an allergy or something coming through for her that is newly developed, and it looks like it's just the food. So yeah, literally just now. Aw, I hope she's okay. I hope the bubby is okay. We don't want any sore puppies. No, we don't. Crazy Eagle, hello. How are you? How you doing? All right. We jumped timelines again. Really? Crazy Eagle. You're good. Good. Actually, Crazy Eagle. I was going to move up really quickly after saying hello, but there is definitely some energy around you that I think is trying to get your attention that maybe you are disregarding. Maybe you're not paying attention to it, but it looks like celestial energy, possibly like forefathers or your ancestry, but it feels as if this would come mostly either at night or during your dreams. And pay attention to your instincts. I think you already do. I think you are a gut instinct individual. Plus, you can read people really well. But it feels as if you're, finally going to recognize and come into full contact with why you're here. And you may be thinking, like, what is the purpose? You may be even thinking that your whole life has been figured out for you and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But that's not the case at all or in the least. And what I am seeing is this whole new adventure for your soul. So you obviously are fulfilling earthly duties, but now based on what I'm seeing with ancestry and with spiritual guidance, your whole soul is going to open up to this new adventure and purpose in front of you. And it may even be something that you've not been expecting, or maybe you didn't even believe in. Maybe you were like, I'm against that, or that's not for me. But something is going to make it very clear that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Exactly where you're meant to be. I love that. I love it when people who are just going about life, all of a sudden the universe is like, hey, wake them up. It's time. We need their help. And they promised, so now we need them. That is you. And I love that. Yeah. I love that. What? Okay, hold on. What is this? No, I don't think you have dark energy. I think that you have energy around you. The whole thing is discernment. The whole thing is discernment. It means if you're audibly hearing something or you're hearing it through mind speak, those, when it's when it's audible, it's easy. You're hearing it with your ears. When it's mind speak, that fine hairline between, am I thinking that or am I hearing that, is very difficult. That's why you have to realize that as a human, first off, you're not going to harm yourself for the most part. It's when the mind speak starts, the chatter starts, that people start thinking, oh, that's me. And then they turn on themselves. You just have to, anything negative, ignore it. Because if you're about to fulfill a pathway, just as any of your brothers and sisters around the world right now who are awakened to this, if you are about to fulfill anything that Yahweh wants you to fulfill, that spirit is asking you to fulfill, the darker things will start attacking stronger and harder, because they got to stop us somehow. And the one way to do it is through infiltrating our thoughts. Yeah. And your ears are ringing like crazy. So you're on the same thing. You're dealing with ringing in the ears. You're dealing with your energy shifting. But I'm thinking that your path is about to change away from what you have always and normally done. And you're about to experience something and go, holy crap, this is real. And something that you've maybe never truly felt or grasped is about to be within your hands. I love that. That's wonderful. I think that's fantastic. Okay, so Britt was definitely caffeinated last night. He was caffeinated. I just kind of sat here the whole time. Y'all know I can talk, but I was not talking last night, okay? It was so funny. That's why I said to JV, we need some kind of ghost train so we can be like, what the hell? Be quiet. Oh, there is actually on Twitch, there actually is a there is a thing here. Hold on. It's this one. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if it'll let you see it, but it's shut your pie hole. Shut your pie hole. It was funny. Okay. Okay, Liquor Chick. Hello, how are you? Okay, I don't know if anybody can see this. You guys can't see it, but it says like to shut your pie hole. It's very funny. I made it. It's so that when we are doing investigations, and sometimes when you're in the investigation, you're talking, poop, 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 we have to be reminded to shut our pie holes. So yes. All right. Shut your pie hole. Crazy Eagle, I can completely believe that. I think that if that's the case, you're about to wake up to it. And okay, so let me put it this way. Everyone is empathic. It's just they don't explain it that way. Everyone feels and senses other energies, but they take it for granted. It's because it's a normal thing that we just do. Babies know when someone's angry. You feel it, even though they don't understand it. So we are all empathic, but some people are more attuned to their empathies and how they feel and sense other energies, and they actively and consciously use their ability to be empathic. So all of us are that. It's just some people use it. They use it beneficially for themselves and for others. So as far as mediumship goes, though, up until about 4, everyone's doing it. Everyone is doing it. But at 4, when we're finally literate, we're talking, we're speaking, people are like, no. There is no ghost in here. Ghosts don't exist. So shut up. Because the parents are terrified. Parents don't want to know that there's a ghost standing next to the room. Or they're very disconcerted because grandma is supposed to be in heaven. So their religion kicks in, and all of a sudden, that's not what is supposed to happen. So children are told at 4, about 4, 5 years old, this doesn't exist. You can't see ghosts. It's all fake. So then children tend to shut it off. They ignore it. They stop believing in themselves and their abilities. But we are all born with that gift, but it is shut off because of other people who don't believe it or are afraid of it. All we need to do is ask, can I please have this back? I will use it to serve you. Use it to serve you. And you can't do the work unless you believe. You can't, because it comes from up there. It comes from upstairs. That's where the questions are answered. Information is given to me, not because you ask a question, but because it's in your heart and God knows you need the answer to it. That's it. I'm no magical being. I just told him a long effing time ago that I was going to spend the rest of my life serving him. I am his servant. I have it across my back in Hebrew, servant of God, because I have always been a servant. All right. So, okay, are you having a little bit to drink here, River Lovegood? Because can anybody please interpret this? Happy Tang give a special summer and Teresa winning up people sub and get sub and 7 bits. Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm sorry. That was so funny. I'm sorry. That was so funny. Yeah. Oh my God, that was really good. That was hilarious. I really needed that laugh. That was good. That was good. Okay. That was funnier than hell. All right. All right. So let me go up here really quickly. There was another. All right, hold on one second. There was one person I meant to go back at. Brian Baldwin. I am in Iowa. I am in Iowa. I am like around the Des Moines area. I'm like central country. All right. There was a person here that I meant to grab real quick. And what happens when the planets all line up below the moon? I do not, maybe someone else can answer that for you. I do not do astrology or astronomy. I don't do either. And I'm not sure, other than they look beautiful, I am not sure, Mary Grace Kirby, what that can do. So if we have anyone who does planetary alignments that is watching, feel free to inform our viewers what that is. Because apparently Lala and Mary Grace Kirby say that planets are stacking tonight. Yes, and you had it. Yeah, I am so sorry that everybody was like kerfuffled from the music playing. It meant to go. I meant to turn it off a long time ago, but I jumped in like 3 minutes too soon. And let me see here. I was trying to grab someone that something struck me, and I wanted to get back to it. So there was Liquor Chick in Indiana, I believe, and I think I liked it when I said hello. That might be why. I'll be in, you weren't here for it, but I will be in Crown Point if you're close to Crown Point on April 22nd. Godstool.com, check it out. All right, so Liquor Chick. You're going to find yourself in some form of a triangle. So between friends or between one person that you care about and one person you care about, I mean, there's somehow you're going to find yourself in a triangle that the problem is that it's going to pull. It's not a circle where everything is just flowing. It is 3 sides. And you're going to find yourself somehow caught up in this structure. And I can't tell you to take sides because there really is no ability to take one side or the other. It's almost as if you would be forced to mediate or to choose sides, but you can't. It's the best thing to do is to stay equal, to stay even, to not get involved. And you're not on either end. You're kind of sandwiched right in the middle. Depending on how you are, that might be a good thing. But I don't think it is, because it looks like you are caught between what could be and what may have been. And anything in the past needs to stay in the past. Relationships, people, everything. You want to be friends? Great, be friends. But don't try to consider them in how to fit them back into your life again. No matter what they say or what they do, don't go back. It's not a good thing to go back. Okay. Oh, Liquor Chick, you're in Crown Point. Okay, I'm going to be at the old sheriff's jail, April 22nd. What? I will see you there. Okay. Crazy. Okay, so Crazy Eagle, you're 2 hours south. Awesome. Come on up, April 22nd. All the tickets for that are available at godstool.com. That would be great. All right. Tally Sports, look behind me. You know it? All right. I'm not going to look. I don't need to look behind me. I can see behind me. There's nothing going on. True that. And in downtown, yeah, it's right downtown. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm going to be walking around there looking at there's a big art show going on that day, but then there is third floor children's ward is where the gallery is going to be held. I'm very excited. So I'm trying to think. Okay, I was telling you guys we're going to be filming the weekend of April 12th. I'm not telling you where, but we will be in the New York area. Correct? April 12th. No, I'm sorry, April 15th. It's the April 15th weekend that we will be in New York. And April 13th in Oneonta, New York, I'm doing a gallery, and JV and Britt will be there. We're going to do this 4-hour event. It's going to be huge. And then in May, the weekend of May 12th, we are going to be, I'm not even going to tell you, that will be a filming weekend, May 12th. And then possibly May 5th and 6th as well. We're trying to fit in a schedule there. June 10th, we are looking to schedule for filming. Plus everything that we're doing all week, you guys are not going to be sorry. And then we've already got the October thing planned. I can't tell you where that's at, but we're going to be drawing someone from the Twitch subscribers to get an all expense paid trip, hotel, everything to investigate with us as one of our special guest investigators. Because there's always going to be someone with us. There's always a fourth person that we add. So there's going to be that. And you just have to subscribe. All right. What time is it? Oh my goodness sakes. Let's see. So River Lovegood. That is so funny. Oh my God, you've never been drunk, but you're typing. You know what? I can't really type very quickly because instead of hitting like the back button, I hit the M or the L. So it all just gets really jacked. It's very frustrating. I try to voice to text as much as possible. So River Lovegood, Rebel. We might call you Rebel. There's someone around you that smells like black licorice. Someone around you smells like black licorice. You're rubbing off on me. Now, from where I am standing, let me get a better perspective here. I almost feel like I'm standing in a hallway or an entryway towards a kitchen. I feel like I'm about to walk into a kitchen. And so most homes, I would think today, are open floor planning. So this has to be a house built at least from like the 70s back, maybe the 80s back. And it smells like licorice, and it smells like a grandma's house. It smells like a grandma's house. Obviously, it needs to have new flooring. I'm like, it smells like carpet in a grandma's house. Oh, I got two names at the same time. Ta and Ja. It was like I got two names at the same time. It sounded like Janice. I know, or Tanise. It was like two names at the same time that I got. And Ta and Ja were at the same time. I don't know what month the subscriber giveaway is. I don't know. It'll be in enough time though that'll give that person time to plan to be able to fly out and travel to the destination. Yes. So, oh my gosh, that took forever to shut off. It was a vent, like a heater vent that was just running this whole time. Can you guys hear it? It's off now. it got super quiet. It was like running for an hour. I don't know why. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it sounded like water running, but it wasn't. It was a vent, and it's been going on the whole time. I don't get it. So Rebel, yeah. River, it's like a walking into a ranch house. I feel like this is shag or green shag. Green pile carpet. Like there's green pile carpet. Green shag. Somebody is trying to show me their house. T or J that comes through. And that's interesting. I wonder if you were to look at somebody's house that you used to spend time at, if it's for sale right now, or if there's something going on with it that maybe it will make sense to you as to maybe why they're trying to, maybe they're just letting, maybe this is a grandparent or somebody that's saying, hey, there's something going on with the house. If you were to look it up, maybe Zillow it or something, like look up the address and find out if the house is for sale or what's going on with it. But it feels like a grandparent's house. It's like an older ranch home, and something about the carpet is green or blue. It's going to be like a shag or a pile carpet with the way that it's thicker, and then you can have designs sewn into it. So I'm not sure why, but it's like a grandparent energy that's coming through. Okay. Let me make sure I'm going through everybody here. All right. Oh my God, I can't believe the music was playing that whole time. It was going to put you to sleep. Isn't that great? Yeah, next time be like, Rebecca, the music. Yeah, and I will definitely see it for sure. All right. Okay. Not far from you. Thank you, Rob. There wasn't supposed to be background music playing. You guys are killing me. Heather M, hello. I am so sorry about the stupid music. I'm never turning that on again. Or I'll turn it really down, really low. So if I do forget it, you guys will be like, Rebecca. Okay. Kim Beverly, hello. Rob can wrench. Yes. No, Lala is my wrenchy on YouTube. She already is. I'm not changing it. So Kim Beverly, the one thing I'm hearing for you is that you're about to put out some money for business, but it is an investment. It is not a loss. So if you are thinking, oh, I wonder if I should do this or if I should try this, yes, spend the money. It's not very much, but spend the money. It's going to be a good return on investment. And it feels like it gains you customers because I don't know why. It's so weird. Customers, clients might be a better way to put it. It's almost like word of mouth is a huge advertiser, and that's what feels like. Through your investment, you provide for someone, and then they have a bigger mouth than anything, and it provides you then with this whole new subset of clients. And it only looks like $200 or $300, which is really not that much when it comes to business for investments. So try that. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. So let's see here, darlings. I think we're done. Yes, Rob was wearing Spider-Man underoos. Yep. How do I know? I can see it. All right. I don't see people naked, though. Let's just clarify. If you're naked in a reading, you're not truly naked. You just show up as a ball of light. All right. So check out godstool.com for all of the different places that I'm going to be between now and October. And you can get on here on the Twitch, which is on the bottom. Go to the Paranormal Reality TV on YouTube. Follow and subscribe, because your support from you guys is what will help us to keep doing this. We still have a lot of equipment to buy. So we're also looking for, like, how are we going to get silent investors? How are we going to get people who want to help us invest in this? Because a lot of it is coming out of our pockets at this point, because we're, JV's producing it, but at the same time, I don't feel, since it's my production that he's doing, I feel kind of guilty saying produce this. You know what I'm saying? So, your support of our channels helps us to forego some of the expenses. It lightens the load, and it really helps us to do that. And so you get to all of the benefits of being awesomely next to us when we're doing the investigation, but then it helps us to make it all happen. And we sincerely appreciate it. So, is it your grandparents? Your grandparents is still alive. You lived with her. The house before moving was uncle and aunts. The great aunt once was third grade. Maybe they was. I would ask if that's the case. And his name was George. Ja. Okay. Find out if you can get the address to that property and see if there's something going on with it, if it's for sale or who bought it, and see if there's something going on with that river, and find out if if that works. Kickstart is there. We might try it. I don't know. We are definitely looking for ways and means of raising funds to be able to help kick everything off. But all right. And next to nothing about your dad's side of the family. Maybe that's why they're telling you to do it. Maybe that's why. Well, thank you very much, you guys. Again, Tuesday night, I will be back at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Between now and then, JV, Britt, and I will be jumping on. And on Tuesdays at 2 Eastern, JV gets on any interviews, people for paranormal information. So don't miss that either. We will be filling you guys with all sorts of goodies in the next coming weeks. So make sure you're following, so at least you get the information on that. You guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you all later. God bless. Bye. I'm not turning on any music. I promise. I won't turn on the music. Night, guys. Bye.